All right, it's media day, and we are joined with Magnolia West head coach Bill McGehee. Coach, I should call you new head coach because you just took the job over the summer here. So talk about why Magnolia West was the school you'd like to start head coaching at.
I was coming in from Sweetwater. Had a good little stint there, and looking to get back into the bigger school ranks. And obviously, there's some familiarity with some of the administration we had here from my time at Temple. And so, worked with some of these guys at Temple and knew that they were great people to work for. And they had, had nothing but great things to say about Magnolia ISD. And, after coming down to visit, it just looked like a perfect fit for me.
Talk about you're not coming. The cupboard's not bare. You're coming in. You got a quarterback in Brock Dalton. You got a running back in Hunter Bilbo. These guys. I mean, Bilbo almost got 1,000 yards last year, and Dalton was right up in the top of passing. Talk about having a skilled players like that to be able to coach.
No, I mean that makes it a little bit easier walking into this situation. Offensively will be pretty similar also to what they were doing before, so that helps out as well. But having a trigger guy back there that's got the experience that Brock does. Is gonna play a big role in how fast and how quick we pick up things offensively. Along with having Hunter in there, running the football with his experience as well. We'll be young at the receiver position, so we've got to bring those guys along and try to get them going pretty quick, as well as offensive line. We're going to be a brand new up front, and so we're going to kind of go as those guys go, and so we feel really good about what we've got, and I think we're going to be able to put a good product on the field.
Last year, you guys started off 5-1, ended up losing the last 4 games. That can kind of do something to your psyche, losing your last 4 going into the off season, and ended up losing out on a tiebreaker to make the playoffs. Do you have to kind of tell them to put that behind them and let's get started on this year and just forget about what happened at the end of last year?
Coming in new, it's not even something I've really, pressed on a whole lot. I've just talked about getting Mag West football back where it belongs. It's kind of been my message, getting us back into the playoffs and some things like that. So, didn't harp on that stuff a ton. But coming in new, I think that gives me an advantage because it kind of gives a little bit of freshness to the situation, and I think it kind of helps the kids put that behind them.
Absolutely. Have you had a chance to look around the district, and you got some quality teams in there? Obviously, in Magnolia, that's going to be one heck of a game against you guys, as it was last year, and then you have the New Caneys and Lufkins of the world in there. Talk about in College Station for that matter as well. Have you seen the district and how you might be able to survey that landscape?
Yeah, it's the district is tough, man. It's pretty potent from top to bottom, and so it's gonna be a grind, and we've got to do a great job of getting our kids prepared. And kind of what you bounced off of earlier, the fact that we were 5-1 last year and let those last 4 slip is. You got to bring your lunch pail to work every week in this district. And, it's nine teams battling for 4 spots. And so it's highly competitive. Obviously College Station, probably predominantly, one of the better ones of the group, them and Lufkin. And then, you got the school across town over there that we got to compete with year in and year out also. So, and then the New Caney schools are, they're on the rise as well. So, I think the district is going to be fun. I think I'd rather be in a district that's competitive like that than one that's not. And so, it's going to be fun. And, we look forward to the challenges that lay ahead of us.
I guess finally, how tough is it for a new coach at a new school when you have a 9-team district? So you only got 2 games to get your stuff together before you start, the real bullets start flying.
I mean, that's a challenge. It just makes this spring and summer that much more important because you don't have that time. And so got to do a great job, obviously through spring and through the summer of getting our kids up here and learning the system. And then, really do a great job of that first week of 2-a-days and that first scrimmage that, the only scrimmage that we get, of trying to put as much on our kids as we can because the district starts so soon.
Excellent. Hey, well, I wish you luck in your first run through 8-5A Division I. Appreciate you joining us, and I hope you have a good season.